When it comes to the whole Harry Potter franchise, I gotta admit, I'm just a tad bit late to the party. I only watched all 8 of the main movies in December of 2021 because when everyone was going to the theaters to watch the movies and reading the books in elementary school, I was reading the Minecraft guidebooks. What can I say? I always have my priorities straight. But still, seeing these movies fairly recently was enough to get me excited for the Hogwarts Legacy title since it was first announced. The whole Harry Potter universe is a unique and fun world centered around wizardry and witchcraft, with fans for years wanting more of this in the video game industry other than the LEGO titles, which basically retold the story of the movies, or the movie tie-in games, which existed. But with Hogwarts Legacy, the title promised an original story where you can create your own student and go down a path where you choose what kind of wizard you would be, all still within the world of the beloved universe. So for the last day and a half, I've been playing the game non-stop, like just completely no life in the game so that I can get the most out of the Hogwarts Legacy experience. And because I paid a lot of money to play this game early, so I'll be damned if that money goes to waste. So today, I'm going to share with you all my experience playing Hogwarts Legacy so far, and give you a non-spoiler overview of the story, which can hopefully aid your decision in whether you decide to purchase this game on launch day this Friday. Because this title is definitely interesting to say the least, but don't worry, we're going to get into heavy detail on what you can expect from Hogwarts Legacy. After you hear what you can expect from my Patreon, if you want to support the channel, gain access to exclusive videos that'll never go to YouTube, or be able to watch my channel videos earlier than when I usually upload them, feel free to check the link in the description below and become a Patreon member today. So, going into this game, I think it should be made clear that you don't need to know every fine detail from the movies or the books. I mean, it's good knowledge to have so that you can recognize certain things, but the game does a good job of explaining things along the way, so it's not a requirement. But going into the game, you start with player customization. Now, like I mentioned, you get to create the character that you want to play and even name them. Now, the customization is standard, you can only choose from a select number of face templates, so it's not like Sims 4 level of detail, but it's decent enough. If you're trying to make your character look like you in the game, then you'll most likely just get something that's close to how you look, at least as a teenager. So once you actually get in the game, you'll immediately jump into the storyline of the character. Now, like I said, this is a spoiler-free video, so to briefly summarize the terms of the story, your character is a young wizard with prior knowledge entering Hogwarts as a 5th year student and gifted with the ability to see ancient magic, both of which are very rare for wizards. And because of this, you find yourself attracting high-level threats outside of Hogwarts, to where your purpose in the school is to prepare for the great threats that you're gonna face. So basically, you're just Timothy, or if you're a girl, you're Hermione, and the bad guys recognize your stature and want to kill you, putting it in very simple terms. Because the story itself is actually very captivating, I found myself sucked into what was going on like it was a movie. And speaking of the movie, one thing that the game does extremely well is capturing the same vibe from the movies. Like, the OSTs is almost exactly the same from the movies, which adds a lot to the gameplay, which I can imagine is a big factor for the people that actually grew up watching the movies. But, I think we should transition into what I think is best about the game, which is the gameplay itself. Who would have thought? First, the Hogwarts School. This building is amazing. They took almost every detail from the movies and put it into the school in the game. Not to mention that the vast building feels alive. You can walk into almost every area of the massive building and find the school NPCs doing something, like walking in a class or practicing their spells or just hanging out and lounging. It's really incredible. You'll even find some students that'll give you side quests to unlock special items. Like, this is my character and I got this dope cloak that I'm wearing from helping some student find a treasure chest. Go ahead, take a picture. Respect the drip. I've actually done more side quests than I've done story missions so far, just because I love traversing the school and uncovering its secrets and meeting the side characters. And even if you don't want to traverse, through the big ass building, you can just use one of the many travel points you unlock on the map by simply exploring. But throughout the game, you're not limited to just the school building. There's an entire town that you can go to at any point called Hogsmeade Village, a place that Harry Potter fans are very familiar with. This place is full of shops and pastime events that are essential to you growing as a wizard, and it's fun to explore as well. There's other places on the world that you can get to, but these are mostly done through the story missions. So as far as the world of Hogwarts Legacy, it's definitely one of the best I've seen in the game for a while. But let's not forget about the combat system in the game, as you'll frequently find yourself in duels for practice or to defend your life. Personally, I'm a fan of the combat system. It's easy to learn, the combats you pull off are satisfying, and the spells that you have at your disposal make for deadly combat. Literally, you can light a kid on fire. You can't tell me he's not dead. There's a lot of spells that you unlock as you progress, but you can only have 4 equipped at a time, so you'll be finding yourself switching some in and out depending on the situation at hand. So in short, the combat, I feel, is good. I think it's also worth mentioning that the characters, I think at least, are well written. I like how they don't feel like static bots with just one purpose. Most are interesting, and over the course of the story, you learn more about them and their impact. Now, as far as things I don't like about the game, for the gameplay itself, it's not that many things that I can think of off the top of my head, other than, the fact that the character customization feels lacking. But the lingering issue that many are facing right now, especially when playing on PC, is lag issues, where the game will drop frames even on the highest end of hardware. Now, I personally didn't have this issue, but on the loading screen after the first Charms class mission that you take, I had to restart my game 5 times because it kept getting stuck on the loading screen. So that sucked, but it's day 1 issues, and they're in almost every game. So hopefully everything that people are facing will be fixed in the first patch. So that brings us to the conclusion of my thoughts on the game. The question you've all been waiting for. Do I recommend you pay $69.99 plus tax to play this game? And my answer is yes. Not an immediate yes though. Don't get an overdraft fee trying to buy this game tonight. But whenever you can pick up the game, I do recommend it. The game in my eyes is amazing. I love the world, I'm loving the story, and I love the fact that I'm my own character and getting the feeling that I'm a part of the world. This game was well made with heart and talent, so if you ever get a chance to play it, I say, give it a go. Even if you're not a Harry Potter fan, if you're a fan of a game with a good story and good gameplay, this is a no-brainer, in my opinion. So what do you guys think about Hogwarts Legacy, man? I'm enjoying the game, bro. I'm loving the game. As always, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're interested. Check out the Patreon, and I'll see y'all whenever I finish playing this game, bro. Because I might not upload for a couple of days. I'm gonna be playing this game. So yeah.